oversubscribed, so if you don't mind the cram a little bit. So, okay, before I begin, can we all take a look at the screen here? And that, by the way, this is my screen, so for the next couple of hours, you'll be looking at this screen. Okay, same old thinking. Repeat after me, please. Same old thinking. Repeat after me, please. Same old thinking.
Same old thinking.
Same old results.
Same old results.
Okay, by the way, guys, this is not going to cut it. Enthusiasm, never mind. Okay, so I just wanted to put the screen here so that you know that today we are here to do something very special. We are here to actually learn some stuff, right? So we cannot have the same old thinking, because otherwise we will get the same old results, right? It's a no-brainer there, but unfortunately most people don't actually conform to this. Now, very quick housekeeping before I begin. This is a disruption-free session, okay? So if you do not mind, can everybody take out their handphones right now and mute your phone? And unless it's a life and death emergency, can you just please take your calls after the session or during the break? All right? Now, we will have a comfort break. If you don't know what comfort break is, it's basically for you to go relieve yourself in the toilet, yeah? So the comfort break or tea break will be at 10:30. All right? You will be given food. I was told it's pretty nice food, okay? And the good news here is that we also serve you lunch. It will be at 1:15, which is after the session. But as I've mentioned right from the beginning, whenever you come to a sessions like this, any session for that matter, when you have 2 or more people, make sure that you bring tons of business cards, right? And also go say hello, you know. Person will be your next $1 million business, you know. So don't just sit there and like, okay, nothing is going to happen if you just sit there, right? Okay. Now, first things first, I would like to welcome you to this Sales Foundry Sales Multiplication Masterclass. But the first thing that I think I would like to do, otherwise there will be a very injustice on my part, yeah, is to thank the sponsor for today's event. Okay, the sponsor of today's event is actually After Office, who happens to be the developer of a really the most amazing Salesforce automation system. You can see the banners here, and by the way, that's the CEO. Sojan, say hello. Hi. Okay. Wait. We got time to clap one. Okay. And also not forgetting the Sales Foundry team who has tirelessly worked very, very hard to make sure that everything is in order. Otherwise, today won't happen, right? And of course, last but not least, I would really like to thank all of you for coming here. As I mentioned, we actually started out wanting to have 50 people in the room, but we have been oversubscribed by quite a lot. Yeah? So thank you very, very much for coming. Otherwise, I'll be talking to table and chairs only, right? So I am personally very grateful for you. And for all of that, I think all of us deserve an electrifying round of applause, don't you think? That's not very electrifying, guys. Okay, so if I'm going to take this as a measurement of how we are going to the energy of today, then I think I'm in a lot of trouble. A little bit more energetic, yeah. First and foremost, I would like to bring your attention to this screen. Now, what does it say here? It says Sales Multiplication Masterclass. So what you can expect, or let me rephrase that, what you cannot expect is anything that is rookie kind of stuff. I'm not going to talk about the sales processes, A, B, C, D, E. I'm not going to talk about how you can answer objections. These are all, forgive my language, but very rookie stuff, all right? This is a masterclass. This is not a workshop. A masterclass, by definition, are for masters. All right, and this is a sales multiplication masterclass. What that means is that I can be assured that if you are here to increase your business by 5%, 10%, then you're probably in the wrong place. Okay? Now, if I may be so bold to say that I can promise you, after I'm done today, you will actually 300% your business. Look at the banner here. Boost your sale by 300% or more without additional effort, resource, or money. To be honest with you, here's a disclosure. I actually discount a bit. I put 300. Actually, it's 500 because otherwise you are frightened, you guys. Okay, it's definitely 500 to 1,000% all this. Now, if I dare to say this on stage, obviously I will be able to deliver. Yeah. Okay. Now, also very, very important. This is super important. Read my lips if you have to. Now, every time, whenever people get new information or learn new things, have new knowledge, you can easily group them into two groups. And they will probably sit there and say, I think I've heard this before, so it's not going to work for me. This is something which is not really relevant to me, so it's not going to work for me. Right? Or you don't like the facilitator's face, so it's not going to work for me either. Okay? Either way, you are not going to be leveraging on the new knowledge that you have and stuff like that. Okay? And what's even worse is that, oh, you know what? My business is different. Oh, how you hate to hear this, right? My business is different. I'm so special. My business is so special. I'm different. So this knowledge does not apply to me. It's not relevant to me. Okay? That is very, very typical. Okay? A lot of people do that. A lot of people say that. Here's breaking news to you. Your business, no matter what industry it is, the industry may be different. The way you do it may be different. But the principles are the same. You know why the principles are the same? Because it's not about you. It is about the clients. Make sense? Okay, so if you think that your business is different, you're barking up the wrong tree. Okay, because the clients are the same, regardless of what business you are in or industry that you are in. Okay, now the other part of the other end of the spectrum are those who sit there and say, hey, I may have seen this somewhere, I may have heard this knowledge, or this knowledge may or may not be as new as I thought it would be, or whatever the case is. However, every time I receive even something that I already heard of or know of, I can still learn something out of it, or this time round I get a different perspective of things. Okay, and therefore, as a result, your mind tells you to actually focus and leverage on this knowledge as to how am I going to benefit from this knowledge. So if I may implore you to actually think of it this way, I may suggest to this mode of thinking that whatever that I share with you, and by the way, in case you didn't know, I can guarantee, almost guarantee you, those things that I'm going to be sharing today, I really do not think you have heard of before, by the way. Okay, as I've said, all the typical sales training kind of thing, probably you have. This, I don't think you have. And the reason is very simple, because you cannot find this anywhere from the internet. You cannot find this anywhere in the books. You cannot find it anywhere. It's all up here. So today, I'm sharing it with you, so I don't think you have heard it before. Okay, if you have, then I'll be a bit worried. Alright, so are we quite okay with this? Yes? Excellent. First, mastery. Oh, by the way, do you know who this is? It's not me, in case you're wondering. This is Jedi Master Yoda. Oh, thank you for the lights. Can you just dim the light a little bit so I look a little bit more sexy or something? Alright. Okay. Do I look more sexy? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. This is Yoda. Yoda happens to be the Master Jedi from the Star Wars, right? And this is how he speaks, so I'll just copy a little bit. First mastery test we shall do. And the reason is because we are in a master class, right? So I've got to test whether you are actually qualified to actually move on to the next level, which is the Jedi Warrior. Just humor me a little bit and indulge me. I've got to put the mic here, right? And follow my instructions very, very, very closely. If you fail the test, so sorry. Okay, can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Can? Good? Okay. Hey, by the way, first rule, please don't stare at me like that, very scary one. Okay. Oh, like that's serious. Okay, can everybody put their hands out like this? Come on, sit up straight, guys. Sit up straight. Put your hands out like this. All right, open up your palms. Show me your right hand. Show me your left hand. Okay, you're on the way to mastery. Wait, I will finish. Okay, now with your right hand, can you cross over to your, on top of the left hand? On top, all right? Twist your arms and grab on to your palms. And then your index finger, point it, and with your thumb, point it as though there is an inverted or upside down gun, pointing an upside down gun. Guys, wait. Point. Where's your index finger? Index finger. Ah. Anybody pointing middle finger? No, Index finger. Now, listen to my instructions very, very clearly. I'm going to count to 3, and at the count of 3, please do exactly what I do. Follow. Look at my hands. 1, 2, 3. Oi, what happened?
Switch your hand.
Cannot. Stop. So, okay, thanks. Now I'm going to go, or rather why you cannot do that. I'm just going to keep a mystery a little bit until the end of the session. If you pay attention, you will definitely get it. Okay, but what is my point of doing this exercise? What is my point of doing this exercise? The point is that nothing is as it seems, right? Did I give very clear instructions?
Yes.
I'm standing here, there's no obstructions to, what I did and all this. You followed exactly what I did, right? But why couldn't you actually execute what I did? Why? Again, listen very carefully. Nothing is as it seems. So if you think that if you can read a book 100 times, if you think that you can mirror a masterful, successful person, entrepreneur or whatever, even if you copy and mirror exactly, you probably still won't be able to achieve what he or she achieves. And the reason is because you did not pay attention to all the hidden elements and the hidden nuances, that this person did or didn't do. All you did was read a book or followed, right? Whereas you did not pay attention. So my point here is this: as I speak today, as I show you some of the materials, I would like you to truly immerse yourself and truly pay attention to all the little nuances and hidden elements. I will actually share with you, but in any case, if you need to ask me, please ask me. This is not a lecture, all right? This is, end of the day, is actually a master class, a forum, a clinic, whatever you want to call it. But I feel that today I have 2 major responsibilities. And the first responsibility I feel that I have is that today you invested your precious time to be with you, to be with us. All right? And as you know, today is Saturday and school holiday and whatnot, so you actually took some time off. So for that, I'm very, very thankful. So therefore, I feel that I am responsible to actually make your time worthwhile, okay? And because of that, I can promise you today's event is actually 100% value, 100% content. I promise you this is not a preview where end of the day I'll try to upsell you some expensive program and all this. Nothing of that sort. Okay, so I'm going to give you, I can promise you 100% value, 100% content. Sounds good? Yeah. Second key responsibility is that what I want to have happen is that the moment you walk out of this door today, I want you to be able to take away actionable and real world strategies that you can deploy immediately. So for that reason, I'm not going to share with you some concept and theory where end of the day you go back, you get even more confused than before you actually came. So I'm going to give you formulas, I'm going to give you boosters, I'm going to give you stuff like that which you can use immediately tomorrow to double, triple, quadruple, or even quintuple your business. Sounds good? That's my promise today. So, but I need you to play your part as well. I need you to participate as well. I need you to immerse in this as well. I need you to well. Can we do that? Can we get an agreement to do that? Yes. The answer is yes, and a little bit louder one. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Excellent. Quick introduction. My name is VK, in case you didn't know already. Okay, professionally strategist. Some people may refer to it as a strategic consultant. I have been in this business for no less than 15 years. Okay, but as a disclosure, I would like to tell you that I didn't start out this way, and in fact,